Hello everyone, welcome to this brand new video. So I just wrapped up a really awesome testimonial video with Bro, why are you being like
Because you
that?
said awesome.
Really?
Instead of awesome, you said awesome. Testimonial me like you were plugged in everything what was going.
Hello everyone and welcome to this brand new video. So today I just wrapped up a testimonial video with our good client and friend Daniel. He absolutely crushed it. He did 23K in the last 30 days. Only like 2-3 months into our coaching program or into our the actual session with him, and it's been epic. He's done some really awesome stuff. He's actually in France right now for a retreat. He's pretty much been traveling throughout the whole time we've been working together, but still was able to make astronomical progress. And yeah, I think it's going to be really awesome for you guys to learn something from him, of learning how that sometimes you have to put yourself through stressful situations, putting your back against the wall to actually make some change. So tune in. I think it's going to be awesome. And yeah, see you in the video. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this brand new video. I'm with my good friend and client, Daniel. He's chilling in France right now, but we've been working for around 3 months, right? 3 months since we started working.
Less, bro. I think like now we're in September. I think we started in mid-June, I think. No, the beginning of July or something.
Something like that. But regardless,
Beginning.
Daniel's been traveling throughout that whole process.
Yeah,
Um, so he's been busy, but yeah, so let's introduce yourself to the audience, what you do, who you serve, and yeah, what you're building.
nice. So I'm basically doing stuff similar to you in a way. I help um business business owners with premium offers, coaches, online businesses or whatever, help them get more clients and help them go through a process of trust so they can pay premium high ticket stuff. Yeah, pretty much that. Like marketing, helping them get more clients, I would
Yeah.
say.
So he's helping a variety of different clients, anywhere from like more like spiritual coaches, business coaches,
Yeah.
basically people trying to discover.
It's a nice spectrum. It's like from also a lot of therapists and stuff until
Yeah.
like video editors and other sorts of coaches, and also real estate now is getting in, which is nice. Like I like the diversity.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Tell the audience, like obviously we've been working 2-3 months together. Where were you when you started? Where were you when we started working together, and where are you now? And what's the journey been like?
Okay, nice. So um like what I'm doing in general, I started like around March, and I also had like a coach before it that helped me like build my personal brand. And I really enjoyed it, started doing it also. And I got to a certain point which I managed to get to like 6, 7, 8K. And but I felt like for a while that something wasn't working and it got like pretty stuck. And I wasn't happy from the lead flows. I wasn't happy from like sales calls were okay but hard. Still, people were coming from organic stuff, but it was still like it was really hard.
Yeah.
And and then when we started, I think I was in a really low point, to be honest, financially and mentally, with the business. I was really stuck. And and yeah, I knew I wanted like guidance. I knew this is the best way to break the boundaries and to break my ceilings. And then I when we started working, yeah, the main focus was on doing like every step, just putting all the focus on the next step, let's say the VSL or whatever. And it took a while since the ads were starting running, and maybe when I say a while, it took like 2 3 weeks, to be honest. Like still putting the ads, putting the budget, doing even cold outreach to new followers, and like grinding a bit in the first weeks. And then after like the first sales after 3 weeks, it just exploded. Like the whole system exploded. It was insane. Like I never would imagine. The first goal was to get to 10K. Um, and in the last 30 days, I did like 23K. And before that, I had like 2 months straight that I was doing um 2K, 3K. Like I had one deal closed in the last like each month in the last 2 months before we got in. So it was crazy. And like I was really already ready to taking a loan, and I went all in on the budget. I took an editor because I don't want to edit my videos anymore. And I was like, I had no money, but I went full on it, like full faith and trust with the system. And I didn't think that it would work like that. Like I closed one person. This is crazy. I closed one person from the freaking DM, like a 4K deal on DM with someone that he followed me for a couple of months, but then he saw the VSL. We talked a bit. 2 weeks after he saw the VSL, he was like, I'm in. I never experienced something like that. We hopped on a Zoom call. I asked him, do you have any questions? He was like trying to make questions up just to not feel that he's paying me so quickly. So after 5 minutes, he passed the whole money. It was crazy. Like I never experienced something like that. And yeah, sales are, it's crazy. Like I think I told you now in the meeting, I had like 16 leads in the last month. 16 leads that I qualified that hopped on calls with me after I like send them the VSL, told them to check if it's good or not. Like we can, how do you say, I can I can get out the unqualified lead through this process, so it's easier, less draining energy for me. And and yeah, and 16 leads, I think I closed like six, seven, something like that. Like it's crazy. And the ones I didn't close are just because they're not a perfect fit, and it was good. Like whoever I wanted to close, close, and it was pretty crazy. Never experienced something like this. And yeah, now the schedule is like I'm full, booked for whole September, almost full for October, and just now learning how to like, I passed one bridge, now there's a new bridge, how to scale it from here. Um, so it's we're in the game, like it's interesting, it's crazy. Never thought it would happen so fast.
Yeah, it's an epic journey. Like obviously you said now you're more focusing on delivering and getting amazing results for your clients, which is awesome. Obviously you you're speaking on this meeting and you're crushing it, right? You're doing 23K in 30 days and you did amazing. I still remember those times when you did t tell me, dude, I might have to take out a loan. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm struggling financially. You had a pretty binary decision you could have taken in that moment. You could have said, I'm going to pull back. I don't know this is going to work. I don't have full faith in myself. Or you could have done what you did, which is, I'm not going to pull back. I'm going to have my hire my editor. I'm going to spend a lot. You spent like 1,500 on ads or something for the budget, and you basically went full force. What made you like just to give some information, some clarity to the audience, what made you go full force? What made you have that belief?
Yeah. I'll just say that I spend only 1K on ads, and it was a 1 to 25, I think, ad return, which is
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
yeah,
And I think that it was for me like this is what I hope when I get clients, like to have this deterministic, like totalism mindset. For me, it was like life or death in a way. Like I was first time in a minus in my bank account, never experienced this in my life. I had like nights with no sleep,
mm,
like super stressed. But it was like my back was against the wall, and it was like if I fight or flight, and
yeah,
I, I was like, there's nothing else I want to do. There's like this is what I want to happen, like I want to make happen, and it was just saying like there's every other opportunity stuff this, and I still saw friends, I still trained every day. I had like my lifestyle that I work out in the morning, I do my deep focus, I have lunch with friends, I eat good food, go to the beach in the sunsets, but with a lot of focus, like sleeping well, eating good. And it was just like a couple of weeks of like saying that there's nothing else that I'm doing, like only this, only this, only this, and still managing to enjoy myself with the people that are in similar goals with me. So that was really cool to see like you can balance it with not only like locking yourself as a monk,
yeah,
um, but it was like full on going on it, and saying like this is the moment, like I have no excuses, like this is what I have to do every day in this specific moment. And now I can chill a bit more, like only after like 1 month of getting all in retreat, philosophy retreat in Provence, whatever, like
yeah.
crazy, like closing 3 deals only in a week in middle of my retreat. um So I think it's just like jumping in it and taking, also just committing, to the process. Like paying a big amount of money is already like 50% of the process, I think. Like, and it's because I get committed to it. Like you get excited again and again. I have, even if you know all the answers or even if you don't know all the answers, I have someone to reach out to. And that's like I have a business partner, a business coach, and that's all I need sometimes, and most of us, because I knew pretty much the system and the parts of the systems, but until I didn't start with you, I never did it. And it's you like helping me like just move the how do you say it? The mist or the mist?
Yeah,
The mist,
yeah, like
whatever.
there's like fogginess, and
Fog, yeah, moving the fog for me and just saying like just do one more step here and one more step here and one more step here. And if you want more, you can do also this. And then everything just starts accumulating and compounding and crazy. If this was the first month of the system, then I don't know what's gonna be in 6 months. Like it's crazy.
yeah,
Crazy.
100%. For those that are maybe a coach, consultant watching this video, and they're maybe doing some organic, they're maybe posting here, maybe they have an idea, like you said, of the system, they kind of know what they need to do. What would you tell those people? Because obviously that's kind of where you were. You had an
Yeah.
idea of the future, but obviously you don't know what you don't know, right?
Yeah.
What would you tell them in their position? What is kind of their biggest steps that they need to take with their business?
I think that if they're, it doesn't matter what like income they are at the moment. If they want to get to the next step, the quickest way would be taking a consultant, like a coach that already is there, and he doesn't have to be like so much more further than you. Just one more step, and for me, this is the cheat code. Like I'm in the marketing world and coaching world for not that long, but I put a lot of money on it, and was also like also doing everything that I was getting taught, and that's the combination of those two where like it just it's just easier like this, and you save me money, you save me time, you save me a lot of the emotional part, like just being with myself sometimes and not knowing what is the next step. And I know there's so many steps. I know there's everything out there on YouTube, whatever. And like I knew what I needed to do, but I still didn't do it. And I knew exactly what I needed to do. So not exactly,
Yeah,
but it's
for sure.
just easier when you have a guidance from someone, and why the fuck not? Like the return on investment is always, I never regret it. Like and yeah, like choose someone you trust. Like when we talk, Jay, I talked to another four coaches from the States, from where was it from? From Europe, like a couple of people.
Yeah.
And I told you, it wasn't that yours was the fanciest. You didn't have like the biggest software, the fanciest software, the whatever. But truly, like, and I finished the full four, and I remember like I just felt really calm with you and comfortable. And for me, I see how much valuable that is at the moment. Like, uh, to feel like we can hop on calls, also friends on the journey, and of the
Yeah.
same path. And so that was a lot for me.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. So just real quick, because I thought this was interesting. During our coaching program, you kind of said, I'm a bit more of an emotional person. Sometimes I need that clarity, I need that confidence. Sometimes our meetings were purely mindset, confidence focused, belief focused. How did that change the business? Because obviously you kind of knew what you needed to do, and I think a lot of people in the coaching space, they know what they need to do, but there's always these blockages, this belief blockages, these confidence blockages. And obviously, you mentioned just hopping on a call with someone that's been through the journey that you want to go through helps a lot. But what specifically with us working together did help that?
I think it's mainly like all of us, I think in every stage, from what I'm hearing, also from the bigger people, we all
Yeah.
have imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
So I have knowledge that is valuable for others. For some people it's more, for some people it's less. And then for me, I really want to feel that I'm giving the best program, the best delivery, and helping the clients the most. And And with you, it was a lot of time like you're someone that is a couple steps further and with more experience. And then when I came up to you with some questions, it was like, ah, okay, so just understanding like what I know is okay and it's good enough already. And I think I need more and more and more. And I'm always running to the technical that is covering the more emotional and
Yeah.
self-doubt and belief. And then every time just being like, it's good, you're good, and just continue doing and put more focus there. And that with the combination of the simplicity, it's like one offer, one mechanism, one system of bringing the client, just sticking to it. Like now that I talked to yesterday, I closed the deal with the client that she was like, having questions. She has a lot of stuff, a lot of offers and whatever. And just told her like, I see no way that it won't work with you. She's really good at content. She's really good at. She's like a proper businesswoman, and I like because what I saw that happened with me. I told her like, and I don't tell that to a lot of people, but I had the confidence of like, if we just stick like this to that, to one system, one mechanism, one offer, and simplicity, there's no way she wouldn't scale to whatever she wants to scale to. So that little confidence is also what helped me to close her and helps me deliver better and da 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 all those stuff.
Awesome, Daniel. This was a good little chat with us and our updates on where we are so far, 3 months in. Any other final words to the audience, to people that want to grow their own education company, that want to take things to the next step? Any final words?
Yeah, for sure. It's always cliche these last sentences, yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
do the leap, jump, put the money, put yourself in a stressful state, but not too stressful. Like it's like a don't know how to say it exactly in English, but it's not for the faint-hearted, I would say,
Yeah.
this journey. But if you're really hungry for it, just go all in. And it's like I thought I would get to these goals and then only in a year. Like it's crazy. So it's fuck yeah, it's worth it.
Awesome. Cool,
Yeah,
Daniel. Good chatting with you. I'll give all the information in the description below, and yeah, maybe we'll see each other in a few months later.
yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
Hope so.
Bye
See
bye,
ya.
everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.